hers. That's why. What? Speak about people. I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready for them right now. Now I am. Far away. Now I am. I don't think they're coming out. Yep, they're coming out. One teammate. The other teammate. Dude, he's just standing there.
Hey, Smokey. I'm actually really tired. I feel sluggish today. A little worn out.
Not bad. Not too good. Not too shabby.
Sorry.
You done pretty good, right? Here, take this blue thing. I don't hold this blue thing anymore. It's just too wide. I mean, it's not too shabby though. But it goes on. You know, I ain't using it right now.
Thank you.
I'm just going so someone Ooh. Oh,
I wasn't expecting to be this emotional. Coming on here.
okay, so there's probably
If you guys hear my son, it's because he's in the next room over and he's playing his Fortnite game. So you may hear a lot of screaming and cussing coming from his room.
I'm not worried about that right now.
So I've got this spider bite. All the way. So it's like this big. If you go all the way around it.
No.
And I've had it. I think you guys have seen it. It's been about 4, 5, 6 days now. And normally I get, you guys know those no-see-em bugs? You know, you can barely see them outside or whatever, but when I get bit by them, I swell up real bad. Like golf ball size swelling and stuff. So, anyways, I thought maybe that's what this spider bite was going to do, just swell up like that. But the itching won't stop, and it's really painful, and it's got a lot of heat in it and stuff. So, a couple nights ago, I decided to take a Benadryl, which, you know, it helped me sleep and stuff. But Benadryl knocks me out for 12 hours at a time, so I wasn't going to take one last night. Instead, I told Jake that I was just going to take an antibiotic that I had got prescribed. You guys remember whenever I had those kidney stones back at the end of July when I went to the hospital, they gave me cephalexin, which is generic for Keflex. and I've always taken it. I've never had any problems out of it. But last night I took it and thinking that it would help get the infection out of my arm. Uh, then, I did my usual. I sleep with a CPAP because I can't, I stop breathing 8 times a minute when I'm sleeping. So I have to wear a CPAP to sleep. I put it on last night and I still couldn't breathe. And my dog kept licking me. It was crazy. Like, she wouldn't stop licking my hands like she knew something was wrong with me. But I ended up taking the CPAP machine off and running to the bathroom because my stomach was hurting real bad and I literally felt like I was gonna shit myself. And so I got to the bathroom. Hi, Texas. So I got to the bathroom and, I didn't shit. I know it's a little bit too much information. So I got to where I couldn't breathe. So I don't know if anybody's ever had like an asthma attack or panic attack or anything like that, but it almost felt like that. So I was in the bathroom and I looked in the mirror and I could see that like my face was starting to turn red. And I looked over and I noticed that the Benadryl was sitting there, so I grabbed one and I went into the bedroom, and by that time I was like I couldn't get my breath at all. So I couldn't open up the Benadryl package because, they've got the paper on the outside and they've got the foil on the inside. So I had Jake open up the Benadryl for me. And then all of a sudden, like, my whole body just started itching. And so I was scratching my legs and scratching my sides and my belly and my neck. And I made Jake scratch my back. And then I noticed that, Jake said that he thought that I got bit by mosquitoes or something because he said that on my back I had a couple whelps. Well, then my whole body just had hives all over it, like from my head down to my toes. And I felt like I was burning up real bad. And I took the Benadryl, which I'm glad I was able to swallow. Just so you know, if anything like that ever happens to any of you guys, take 2 Benadryl because the hospital said that they always give 50 milligrams and each Benadryl is 25 milligrams. So if anything like that ever happens to you guys, make sure you take 2. So I took the one and I was still like feeling really bad. And so I told Jake, I was like, I need to go to the hospital right now. And I didn't want to wait for an ambulance because we live 10 minutes out of town. And I know how long it takes the ambulance to get around here. One time when I lived in East Olytic, it took 45 minutes to an hour for an ambulance to come to the house there when my daughter was having a seizure. But anyway, so I told Jake, I need to go to the hospital right now. And this was about 10 to 4 in the morning. The only reason why I remember the time is because I messaged OG Wifey and told her that I was on my way to the hospital. By the way, Jake's driving scares the shit out of me. Anyway, after when we started walking, I could barely walk up the hill to my car. I had to stop 2 or 3 times because I wasn't really able to breathe. And then when we got into the car, I just started getting really bad shakes. Like my whole body was shaking all over. And Jake sped all the way there, and he said, just letting, and he doesn't have a driver's license, and he said, I'm just letting you know that if the cops pull behind us, I'm not stopping until we get to the hospital. And so we got to the hospital, and he tried to get them to come out and get me, but like you had to go through the registration person to get to the doctors and nurses and all that stuff, so she had to like push buttons and call people and whatever. So Jake just went and got a wheelchair and came outside and got me. And then, like, you would think somebody that was having trouble breathing and was having that kind of a reaction, that they would have took you straight back into the emergency room, but they stopped at registration, and they were like, your name, your birthday, anything changed since you was here last. And I'm like, I can barely talk when this was going on. So then they finally get me back there to the room, and they took some blood. Like, I don't know. Let me see if you guys. They blew my vein. They didn't get all the blood that they needed, but they blew my vein. And I'm a hard stick, anyways. A lot of people can't even find my veins to be able to get any blood from me. So, anyways, they gave me another Benadryl, and then they gave me another antibiotic, which I'm scared to death to take. But when they gave me that other antibiotic last night, they also gave me the Benadryl, and like I know that I had the Benadryl in my system, so it scares me to think about taking that without the Benadryl. They said now, they said that they can't say for sure whether it was the antibiotic that caused that, but that's the only thing different that I had done yesterday. I have me a big coffee because I'm trying to wake myself up. I'm still sluggish. So anyways, they gave me these prescriptions, and I don't have insurance, so this antibiotic is like a fucking horse pill, guys. Look how fucking big that thing is. It's fucking terrible. Like, I could choke on that thing. And then they gave me, I now have to carry around an EpiPen. And for somebody that doesn't have insurance, which I don't, just letting you guys know that this EpiPen, well, there's 2 in here, but this is $109. and this was 13 something. So altogether, I had to pay $123 and some cents, whatever, for the medication today. And I want to thank my angels, you know who you are, that helped me with that today. Oh.
No, your brother keeps on.
I've been so tired today, so groggy and drowsy. And then I realized today I had Jake look at the Benadryl box that we have, and I'm glad it worked, but it expired 12 years ago. So I had to go and buy some new Benadryl today, and I also had to buy hydrocortisone cream to put over the spider bite and stuff. So if there's anybody out there that is wanting to buy any of my products, now would probably be a good time.
Oh, dude, what the fuck? There's no way, dude. I literally sat there and shot someone right behind him. I don't know where he is. I shot the guy over there. I think that's the one I was talking about.
I appreciate you guys. Tell Lexi, or wifey, sorry, that I said hi. Thank you, Yumi, Smokey, Texas, Sneaks, OG Wifey, thank you guys all. I appreciate your prayers earlier, Sneaks and Smokey. Thank you guys for thinking about me and all that stuff. But I just wanted to come on here just long enough to tell you guys, what all was going on. I don't think that I will be going live anymore tonight, just because I'm so sluggish that I haven't even told my family yet. Obviously I consider you guys family, and I told my oldest two kids, and my son, he was here last night when it happened. But I haven't told my parents or my sisters or anything like that. I'm kind of dreading it because one of my sisters, I just know I'm going to get an earful from her for not calling her as soon as it happened. But yeah, I probably am just going to lounge around today. I did drive to town, but I just felt like almost like a zombie. That's what I feel like, almost like a zombie. That's why I got this coffee, and I don't drink a lot of coffee, but this is a caramel latte, half caramel latte, half hot chocolate, because they didn't have the kind I wanted, so I did a mixture. But anyways, I just wanted to let you guys all know what was going on. I'm going to get off here now and go relax on my bed. I love you too, Sopa. Thank you, Smokey. And yeah, thank you guys all for coming in here and listening to me, and for thinking about me and praying for me. I mean, I'm not a religious person, so I do appreciate it though. Anyway, I'm gonna go lay down, guys. So I love you all, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be back to my goofy, energetic self. I don't know, but I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay. I mean, I'll see you guys in your guys' lives. If you go live, I will try to be there, but for now, I'm just gonna lay down. I love you guys. Bye.